So today's wig is from REMYFORTE. They sent over this 6x4 lace front wig for me to try for y'all. It's a body wave wig that I have washed off camera. It was only washed. I did not do any plucking to it. I didn't do any bleaching to it. It's all natural. This is it in its straight dry form. It's 180% density and it's made for you to wear it with no glue. Of course, if you want to use glue, you can. I'm going to use a little bit of adhesive spray, just a tad bit. But it is one of those wigs where you can easily pop it on and go. The unit that I have is 24 inches long. They do have other lengths. So to install my wig today, I focused on the lace first. I'm using that Ebin spray to hold it in place, and then I'm going to tie it down with a melt band. Now I'm going to move on to brushing the hair out because I need to make sure that there aren't any kinks or anything through there, since I'm going to be using a curling wand to add some waves into the hair. I used a little bit of Got to Be Free spray on the hair because I want the curls to hold. I don't want them to be tight, but I do want them to be loose and still hold that loose curl. I'm just going to take each piece that I've curled and use one of my curling, what do you call these things? I was about to say curling holder, but they're called something that's very simple that I just can't even make out in my head. Y'all know what I mean. They're linked below. Those things, those curling wands. No, it's not a wand. Y'all, please correct me in these comments. What is this freaking hair tool called? I'm losing it. Anywho, I'm still doing that process throughout my entire head, just to make those curls stay. So enjoy that process.
I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you will listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. What were they talking about on your time? That's cutting all into my time. My time with you.
Now that I've added all the curls into the hair and put them up in these rollers, that's what they're called, rollers. I use my hair rollers. Now I'm going to take them out. Let me just say, the hair rollers, I'm still new to this, so I'm learning what techniques to use. And while I think they definitely gave the hair a nice loose curl, I think I need to curl the hair a little bit tighter and spray it while the rollers are in my head. I didn't do that. I sprayed it after I took the rollers out. And then also could just be the texture of the hair. Maybe rollers work a little bit better on hair that has more texture. This hair is a little bit textured, but not super textured. So you can see that my hair is curled. It doesn't look like it looked when it was just completely air dried. Now we're going to move on to the lace. I'm cutting that off with a razor. They don't give you a whole bunch of lace in the front that you have to cut off, so that's good. And you can see that I have like that little ashy flashback. But once you go over that with a little bit of that same spray that you use, it'll melt right into your skin. Of course, add makeup where you see fit. I'm going to help that melting process using my blow dryer. And once the blow dryer, then I'll add my melt band back on, and we're going to go into the lace and put it give me a side part. Y'all know I'm a middle part girl, but I felt like, hey, let's try side part today. I also did a little swoop that after looking at it, once I get to the end style, you'll see that it still looks cute, but I think I want to move that swoop over a little bit more to the non-bang side. I want to move it over just a tad bit so it doesn't look like it's almost near the middle of my head, but it's still cute nonetheless. Of course, use my hot comb, very detailed. And of course, using my hot comb on the roots to make sure that we have a flat surface. Believe it or not, y'all, my hair was really bulky underneath this wig, but with that hot comb, you can't even tell. Like, I had some really old, thick braids underneath that it was giving height and a little bit of helmet, but using that hot comb, honey, flattened right on out.
You listen, but fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Just cut it all into my time. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Just cut it all into my time. My time with you.
And then I went back in and just added a little bit more curls. This is with more Got To Be Free spray on the hair. And then I also added just a little bit of hairspray. That's a holding hairspray. You can see those curls look a lot more defined and cute and still loose, but it's still giving the hair more density and giving it more volume. And then I also cut layers off camera because I took a break in between filming, and then when I was looking in the mirror I decided to add some layers into it, and I didn't film that. But yeah, the hair doesn't come with layers, so if you want layers you will have to put those in your hair on your own. But this is what the finished look looks like. I think this is a beautiful highlight wig. I love this color. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. If you're someone who doesn't want to work with a lace frontal, I feel like this is a good in-between a closure, like a 4x4, 5x4. 6x4 is giving you 6 inches across your forehead and then 4 inches back. So you do have a lot more space at the front to work with without having to worry about that being all like on your ear tabs and whatnot. Just something to consider. So if you guys are interested in this wig, I'm going to have all the details in my description bar below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to REMYFORTE for sending over today's unit. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.